Oh shit.
Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Pat, and we will be playing Danganronpa once again. I know last episode it was kind of stale, but right at the end, right there, we finally have our very first killing, our very first murder. And it's not gonna look good because Sayaka died in our room, in Makoto's room. So I'm pretty sure the council is gonna roast me on this one. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Oh, I woke up in the gym. Somebody carried me to the gym. Hey, I knew it. Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now is no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I still can't believe it. We make our first friend, and she dies. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. What? A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Oh, well, what good is it gonna do if I'm just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? MONOKUMA, he told us all to come here. Hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear times 1 rule.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Oh shoot. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey, come on now.
You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No, no, no. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Okay. If you are the blackened that commits the murder, you cannot be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. But we don't know anything like when did she die? How? Oh, well, she got shanked by a knife. But like, did she die right at night or when we were waking up? You know, we need to investigate. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. Oh, we have to find out
During
who's
the
who?
trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
Oh, shoot. Some ace attorney?
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
That's kind of rigged, though. Okay.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
That's saying if we're all, like, sane, right? If let's say the killer is everybody's friend, they could just, like, snake their way through, right?
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Oh my goodness.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
So we have to get the right person. Okay, that's pretty intense. If we get the wrong person, we're done.
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
This is a trap. This is a good trap. Like,
Well...
in the end, we all have to die. Well, only one person will make it out. Because if we get the wrong person, we all die. Oh well, to put it simply...
What?
It's execution! Oh wait, what did Hifumi ask? So, what exactly is the punishment you keep talking about? Ooh. Yeah, we all die. Execution?
What?
And by the execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die? But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? That's what I was thinking.
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing. Lay judge, that's a new word for me. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Hey!
Interesting, so we're just piling up rules. Wait,
How are you talking
hold on a second. You're freaking insane, like you know that?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? Like what the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why, cause you killed her? Nah, I don't think she was able to kill her.
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits? Such blasphemy?
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't participate in the trial, you die. What is this, bro? You don't do anything, you die. I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want, I'm not gonna be a part of this.
I don't believe it!
Stop it!
You know I'm being selfish. Kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me, I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Uh-oh. Oh, she hit the headmaster. Oh.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
Oh! Oh shit. Oh shit.
This wasn't supposed to... Why? Me?
Wow. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Oh my god! We have a body in the gym! Bro, this game is crazy! Crazy! I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now, I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess y'all need to be taught a lesson. After all, what an amazing promise. Now you guys understand, right? So if we all jump Monokuma,
now you see just how serious I am.
if he kills all of us, then game's over, right?
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
But like, he wants despair. But if we just... I don't know, man. I feel like the way he wants despair is like a prolonged, drawn-out torture. But I feel like if we just... I told you, we just jump him, right? It wouldn't make it a game for him.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
Wow, Junko's dead? This is crazy, bro. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. I like the fact that the blood is like a different color. That was like the same with Sayaka. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable that Sorry. The inevitable demise of the entire human race is just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No. You've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm MONOKUMA.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the blackened.
Ta-da!
What is that? This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the MONOKUMA file!
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Cause the surveillance cameras pick up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
That's pretty crazy. There's cameras everywhere. There's no privacy. Even the girls, the guys have no privacy. Nobody's got privacy. Cameras in the washroom, cameras in the bedroom. Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. Oh my goodness. And with that, MONOKUMA disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. We should probably take care of the bodies, man. We shouldn't just leave them like that. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. Yeah, we have a liar on the loose, and that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. So two things that I'm questioning. One, we swapped rooms, and yet she still died. So who knew or who heard us talk? That's weird. That's really weird. The second, I was thinking something about the washroom, but we'll talk about it later. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go from the right to the left. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Leon?
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? Oh my god, Junko. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. Bro, look at the amount of spears that went through her body. You think she's alive after that? There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood? Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's real?
Let me
Oh no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just accepting that now? This guy is so high right now, bro. It's like, do you even know where you are? So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what? I was looking through the MONOKUMA file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? Oh shit. Oh shit. She died in Makoto's dorm. She's right. Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it. Hey, I don't care what you guys think. If you blame me, you all die. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're dead. Kyoko,
Hey,
before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? Investigate. You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think, anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone, because he could alter the scene, right?
what?
He could screw the scene up. Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Togami's using his brain cells. F you! Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. The two player co-op face defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we are putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
so then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So,
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. So I think we could trust Togami. We could trust Kyoko. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and then thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
it better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will F him up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura run off.
So,
Okay, I feel like I could trust Mondo as well. But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying, girl?
this is
Was
very
you? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Whoa, don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We might as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help but investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. Makoto, man, just start with this investigation. What the hell are you doing? And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I mean, no one's really got an alibi, except the fact that everyone was locked in their own rooms during nighttime. So that's what they're basing it off of, right? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will. We need to find...
execution is execution.
We need to find...
Execution!
We need to find some clues.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
The first thing I want to do is investigate the kitchen because there was a kitchen knife missing. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Alright, let's get a move on, man. Let's get a move on. Investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Ah, this is very helpful. So she died a long time ago. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Fracture? We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. What? Oh, okay, so the Monokuma file, truth bullets. Huh? Alright, I'm not gonna ask. Just let the game roll out, guys. Let the game roll out. So we got a body here. Let's investigate one more time. Okay. Okay, yeah, she really is dead. Let's look at the mariner. Wait, what? That's it. The mariner Monokuma always shows up on. There's gotta be a clue here. Or not. Speak to Yasu. Oh, no way! I seriously don't want to die here!
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here! Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Aren't you going to help to investigate, Chihiro? I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Oh, she's a nice girl. Nice girl, very nice. Someone's spying on us with that camera, but who is it and what for? Okay, it's time for us to depart. I think the searching part I'm just gonna fast forward, but if there's any dialogue like this, I'll let it go. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Well, that's the first thing we should do, that's true. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Oh, I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. What? So you want me to investigate my room again? My room key. If I remember correctly... Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Interesting. Was there signs of entry on the door? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. She let them in! The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, do not open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, okay. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it. Or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere. And someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. She was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So we have a locked room. We have a little bit of a locked room mystery taking place. No other entry point other than the main door. But the main door... Can we investigate the door? Okay, I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to see the door. This is the replica sword I brought for self-defense. It was used in an attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. The handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. That means someone held it. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. So somebody held the sword and drew it. They probably thought it was a sharp weapon. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? No way. We should put that lint roller in the truth bullet because someone used it. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? And my toolkit is still intact. What did it say? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense. It's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building effing furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either?
What?
Not
What?
just me. Nobody busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? The toolkit is put in the truth bullet. Was it used to pick the door open? I wonder. Sakura, what do you think about this? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever the decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Mondo, you think I did it?
by the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room. Oh, trash room. Shit. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard!
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum. That deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. Oh, what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Let the girls fight, right? Scratches and gouges, alright. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yeah. It looks like there was a fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Don't you remember? All our class, all of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of MONOKUMA's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Oh, evidence of struggle. Okay, let's speak to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching for clues?
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Makoto, did you lose your brain cells? Do you know we're investigating a murder right now? Like... I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so. But what? They used the lint roller for something. Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Not a single piece of hair, huh? Interesting. Because Makoto would have been in the room for 4 or 5 days. His hair would have been shedding, right? Everybody leaves hair and dust and all of that.
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Ooh! Yo, Kyoko and I think alike. I like this. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looks like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Why? Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well...
That's the question, isn't it? Okay, so they used it on the floor. Why? Why would they use it on the floor? Okay. Why? Because the killer's hair came off as well? That's interesting. Okay, let's enter the room. The bathroom. And on the other side of the door, I did notice that there was a pretty sure dying message over there by Sayaka's side when I was editing the video. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. 37. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. What else could I see in that room? Nothing? She had lost everything that made her, her. And her right wrist was busted up. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Aren't her ankles in like the most weirdest positions? Let's see her wrist. Okay, I pulled out the MONOKUMA file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object thrusted into her stomach, killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? It's the kitchen. Also, according to MONOKUMA file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Ah, she got hit by the katana. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood left on her finger. Ooh, I see it on her body. It's Leon. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Dying message. Dude, Sayaka is a real one. She managed to write the killer's name. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. Yeah, they were fighting, self-defense. She broke her wrist. How would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Leon! Dude! I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw Shiro, his full name. 11037. No, come on, man. Did Sayaka do this? Dang.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? So here's the thing. Before nighttime came, Sayaka came to our room and we had the chat. So it couldn't have been Sayaka to take that knife from the kitchen. So it must have been Leon. He took the knife, hid in his room. When nighttime came, he must have... I don't know how he came to our room. The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Right. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? It would be upside down.
Well?
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, this case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. I don't know how blunt it has to be, bro. Like, it sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Ooh! Oh, you mean how it got stuck?
What?
Get stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one. But the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. So Sayaka hid in the bathroom and they busted the door open. Oh.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame. But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. The doorknob. The doorknob is unhinged, unscrewed. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Oh yeah. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck me with a sudden realization. She shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Yeah, Sayaka. That's it. It's just Sayaka. I told Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. No one else knew, so they thought that... Oh! They thought this was Sayaka's room. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
See you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I really don't understand any of this. I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into that DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Let us, because the trash room is super close to us. Oh, Togami. Oh, everybody's here. Wait a minute. Bro, I'm dead sure my room was on the right side. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Who switched it?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The MONOKUMA file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, like what the hell? It's my name on it. They were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. Why would anyone do that? Oh my goodness. I have a feeling Sayaka did it. Oh my gosh, I think Sayaka did it. No one else knew about us switching rooms, so it has to be her. Hey, very strange. Mr. Nagi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I will absolutely not allow you to dispose any of evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? She swapped her room? She knew she was getting attacked because people were like, knocking on her door and like rattling the doorknob. So she wanted me to get attacked. Sayaka's crazy, bro. Okay, trash room. What am I? But it's locked. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
MONOKUMA appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person of cleaning duties allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
What the hell? This is stupid. It would be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
What the hell? Cleaning duty. Who the hell's in cleaning duty? There's a hatch on the floor. It's locked. As expected. This is a really good case. Really good case. There's no reason for me to visit the washrooms. So let us go to the kitchen. Hina? Are you investigating the dining hall? No, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. But this is all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Did you see anyone come by to the kitchen though? She was here last night. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see it. I see the thing missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning or nobody? Oh, no. Bruh. Sayaka did say that she was good at cooking. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Yeah, it just walked on its two legs, right? So it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Ooh, we have an alibi. Awesome. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. Hey, those are some accusations, Hina. Relax. On the other hand, the two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Oh my gosh, it's not me. Wait, why can't we just ask her who came by? Why can't we ask her, like, did you notice anyone coming by in the kitchen? We could have ended that case right now. I have to speak to this guy. Yagami? Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such ignorance.
You're like a lost child in the woods. You know that? A total waste of space. Well, thank you. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point.
Seems like...
Okay. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just happens... Oh, it just so happens that MONOKUMA talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. If there was someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for this position. I was gonna start this morning, But after what happened, I haven't had the chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually, you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually. Anyone? Okay, what about rule 6? I don't care about the rule 6.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. I mean, that's kind of obvious. So they just narrowed it down to one person, right? So if all the evidence suddenly vanishes, it's gonna be that one person in charge of the cleaning duty. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that,
Hey, you bastard.
hey Fatty, why do you want a cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it like.
You want to dig through all that girl's trash? Looking for, and poking around it?
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean?
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable.
I would never get tired of 2D. Oh God. Oh God. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. That's pretty clever. That's pretty clever.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. We'll solve this trash room conundrum first. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think they said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, man, just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch on the gate, and then...
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Nagi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you've planned this all along. No. Hifumi, are you dumb? Bro, you're with me. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. Okay, relax. Well, but the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind? Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. What the heck is this? A bloodied sleeve? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It's like a burnt piece of something. They burned the shirt. Burned piece, like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is evidence. Yep, it's from a button-up shirt. Okay. Now I think about it, That's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence that killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white buttoned-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Huh. We're getting a lot of evidence. What is this? Shards of broken glass? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Broken glass? It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, but just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Ooh!
Is this perhaps...
Is that... Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. A Dragon Ball. Kidding aside, this is the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Dude, that crazy guy. What's his name again? Hero? Hero has he's a clairvoyant, so he has a glass ball. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Okay. So it makes... Okay, this is perfect. Hifumi, trash can. Okay, let's go this way. Incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. 30 feet from here to the gate. It's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
And it's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button, it's going, and you press the yellow to turn off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
The fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Eh.
Oh, yes, about that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out.
It definitely wasn't on then.
I haven't been back to the trash room since then. He said morning? Yesterday, when though? When was he appointed? It wasn't on yesterday.
Most suspicious.
It should be impossible for this incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How's that possible? Oh, this is pretty easy. This is an easy case.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator...
Okay.
was off and those glass shards and burnt clones weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What's it all mean, Mr. Nangi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Everyone-
I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. I already know what happened in this place. This is low grade mystery. It's okay. It's the first case, so I'll give it some leeway. But I think the biggest clue was Sayaka's dying message. It was Leon. Leon was the ultimate baseball guy, and this is a ball, a crystal ball. So to turn on the machine, but this is just a machine for this. So the machine was turned on with the glass ball, and it wasn't turned off because it was only one ball that was tossed. But how did he get in is a good question. What is this? It's a huge trash can. Well, whatever it is, doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Oh yes, a token. Very interesting indeed. Leon, I'm on to you, man. I'm on to you. Bro, this is what happens when you watch too much Detective Conan, Kendaichi, some Sherlock Holmes on the side. I think I'm gonna end it here though, unfortunately. The investigation part is quite big, so I think I'm gonna pick up where we left off. But let me see the map first of all. In the next episode, we're gonna go to the gym and maybe speak to everybody in this place and then head to the gym. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. I really wish that Sayaka's dying message wasn't like completely obvious, just to make the case a little bit harder, I guess. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.